Page 216, this is the one at the bottom of the page, Go Down Moses. Here you're giving the melody, but they're not giving you the chords. You get to figure them out. Oh, lucky you. Well, let's do the melody first. No sharps or flats. We're in the key of A minor, just save us some time. Make sure you do the scales for C major and A minor, the arpeggios. So first the melody. Watch out on that second full measure. Get the rhythm right. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now half note comes out on B3. I tend to want to play it early. Yeah. Two, three, red. During the rest, you come up. Measure 9, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then I went down here. Yuck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go from here to here. So I'll change the fingering. I'm doing this twice. I'd change it there. Measure 15 or 13 is here. But then I'm going to scrunch up and use 5. I use 4, and then I can use 1. I'm there. So I'm going to do a 5-4 for measure 14. That puts me in position for measure 15. One of the advantages of working out a fingering that allows you to connect everything. It's usually a more solid finger. We're not jumping around and moving around so much. Unless you want to be showy, and then by all means, jump around. Now let's see what we can do with this harmony. They're telling you in the instructions to use those chords. And those are just fancy ways of saying use the primary chords in the inversions we've been doing. So we're in A minor. So the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5-7 chord. Those are the chords. They'll probably come down here because the right hand's here. Then the test is which chord, when. Well, you listen to it. Does it go with the melody or not? Start with a 1 chord. Okay, then here. That don't work. Well, I go here. That sounds better, so that's a 4 chord. So I got a 1 chord and a 4 chord. And a 1 chord again. And keep. Tell you, if you got a G sharp, you're going to use the 5-7 chord because that's the only chord we're using that has a G sharp in it. Measure 9. Now D, we need a chord with D in it, and that's the 4 chord. Now the 5-7 has it, but unless I need that G sharp, I'm not going to use the 5-7 chord. I'm going to use the D here and here. And you might be confused. Oh, wait a minute. In measure 12, there's a D in that measure. What's going on? Well, again, it's most of them. You want the overall sound of it, and that D in that measure is a passing note. It's passing between here and here. And a passing note, you're not going to do the chord for a passing note. You do it for the main chord, and that's main notes. That's here. That's what you're after. And then here, and here, and here. That doesn't fit. This doesn't. That's basically the chords I'm using. You just listen to the melody. You try the different chords out and see what you think. They want you to transpose this to G minor, as if that isn't hard enough already. Well, you're in A minor, and we're going to go down 1 key to G minor. G minor is relative to B flat major. That's 2 flats, a B flat and an E flat here. And we're going to use the F sharps because the F is the 7th step, so it's here. And those are the chords. You're going down 1 key. Yeah, so instead of A, we're going down here. So you're going to basically use the same patterns here in the right hand. You're just coming down 1 key. So instead of an E, it's a D. Instead of a C, it's a B, except in the key of G minor, you have B flats. G minor has a B flat and an E flat, so you have to do it. Make sure you can do the melody okay. Just take each note down one key. Now another way of doing it. Now there you see, I played that half note too soon. I tend to do that. Another way of doing this is I'm going up a sixth. That's a sixth. Well, I'm going to go up a sixth here. Now go down a second, up a second, down a third. Now down a fourth. Up a third, up a second. So I can do it that way. I can follow the intervals in the music. I'm just going to go up or down the same interval. I just have to remember to play the notes in the key I'm in. And in the key of G minor, I have B flats and E flats, and I'm going to use the F sharps because I'm in harmonic minor. And then you just attempt to play it. Here, one key, or, and then here, and here, and here. And you just work it out real slow and careful at that, or whatever key you're transposing to.